was not prepared. But I am building a Panzer 38T. That's the kit I'm going to be building today. I'm very excited. This one actually looks like it's going to be really fun to build. But I'm kind of still getting set up right now, so I'll give that a second. I know nobody's in here yet, but I will just start by getting that set up. And I might just take this out of the box. So just give me a second. Okay, we're good. So here we have all the parts with some of these printed tiles, some track pieces, which I already have some assembled, so I don't think I have to look at that. And I have the instructions on a screen that you guys cannot see, just because I don't want to leak their instructions. If you could just give me a second, I'll get everything out of the bag. Okay, so here we have all the parts all dumped out here. If you could just give me a second, I'm trying to get everything set up. And we should be back on. Okay, so I'm going to start building just as you guys start joining in. And I am sorry if you hear any background noise. That is just my family downstairs. They're watching a game. Hello, Digital Com. Welcome to the stream. All right. And I'm going to get some more parts in here. Just building a tank right now. That's what I'm doing. It's the Panzer 38T. I could show you a picture, which is on this kit. It's a very cool kit. But right now I'm just trying to build the base because I've just started this. Okay, and just some more parts. I'm scrolled too far down, aren't I? Okay, but we got that. Then I gotta add these parts in. Hello, Jeff. Welcome to the stream. As I said, there is background noise right now, which is not ideal, but can't exactly quiet down my whole house just for my stream. And again, just getting all the parts together. Hello, Vlog with Chandini. Welcome to the stream. No, I'm just going to keep that in frame so that you guys know what I'm building. The United States, America. Hello, Georgium. Oh, no. That is not a good idea, Bab guy. Oh. I think you just asked that question, but... Alright. Again, I'm going to put some more parts together. And I'm building the Panzer 38T right now. It's a very cool kit. It is from Bricks of Valor. I have a few printed elements that I didn't quite put together well, but I think that's how it's supposed to look. All right, I'm going to wait for this to die down a little bit because I know that the surges happen quite quite a lot. Shoot. Okay, so that's alright, and I gotta throw in another one of these pieces. Okay, so we got that right now. Pretty decent. I'm really excited about this one because I built another one from the same company, and it was just a really cool looking build. I could probably show that in a second when I'm done trying to build this. Alright, and that's it right now. Just put that down. I'm trying to figure out how this actually works because there's that right there. And oh, that's weird. That's not how I thought that would work. Alright, but then you grab one of these pieces and you throw it straight in there. And then you can grab a few more parts and put them together. Alright, and throw that in and put it like that. Again, I'm sorry there is background noise. Friends are over, there's a game going on. Alright, that's more like it. So I am still working on this. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Alright, we're good again. And I'm going to probably repeat the process on the other side, if I were to guess. There's the piece, then I repeat the process on the other side. No new comments yet. Again, I'm just gonna wait for some of the other people to join on in. Maybe JWB will come back. I know he likes tagging along for these streams. Alright, again, put the parts in like that. Yo, hello, welcome to the stream. I know that I'm going to butcher that name, so I'm not even going to try, but welcome. Zarumpeltiltskin and other name. I'm building the Panzer 38T kit from Bricks of Valor. It's a German company, but they have some really cool kits. I built one last time. 1, 3, 3, 2. Trying to figure out all these different printed tiles, but I think those fit together and those fit together. Again, I'm sorry about the background noise. Can't really control it. Jacqueline with a Y. Jacqueline Melgar. Yeah, that sounds about right. And then scrolling down again. I'm sorry, but these are digital instructions, so they are a little bit finicky. Again, I'm going to put that there. And am I missing a part here? No. Okay, there it is. Keep feeling like I'm missing parts whenever I build one of these kits, but I know they probably put all the parts in. Just a feeling, I guess. Sneaking suspicion. Now it is like very weird how they've numbered this. I'll just show it for a second, but they have 13, 14, 15, 16, when normally it's 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, it is a tank. It is this tank right here. It is from Bricks of Valor. That's their logo. It's a company in Germany. But it's a very cool tank. I built another one from their company. I can show it to you guys real quick. It is this Panzer 1. It's a very cool kit. Very accurate to what the Panzer 1 actually looked like. But I have a few different tanks, but I've just kind of moved stuff around. Bricks of Valor. So it's of Bricks of Valor. But it is a very cool company, so I'd recommend you check them out. They're very good kits for a fairly cheap price. And then again, I'm gonna look for some pieces. Got this. And gotta find another piece. Hello, Mighty Mouse. Welcome to the stream. I think you've been on here before, but I'm building another tank. Saw a guy from Indonesia doing something similar with fighter plane models. Yeah, it might have been Lego, but this one is actual Lego. I know that a lot of people build fake Lego kits, which I'm not that into. I like the real ones because it's just a lot easier to build, and sometimes I find that the fake ones can kind of hurt when you're trying to put them together because they just have really sharp edges. Again, I'll keep that in the middle there. And looking for another part. There it is. Now, sometimes when I'm doing these, I do feel like I'm missing parts, but they just drop off my table sometimes, which is not great. And I'll look for some of these plates. How much was this tank? I think this was the same as the other one. It was $77, maybe $78, but it's pretty cheap considering some of the other ones. I mean, not cheap. None of this stuff is cheap, but compared to some of the other ones. Oh, okay, so then I attach it like that. Huh, wait. I'm confused, because I think that you'd put that there. Oh, and then you take those. $100, yeah. People keep saying these tanks are $100. I have no idea where they're looking, because they are not nearly that expensive. Alright. Again, background noise. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to say that, but I am in a house. I'm eating French fries. Lucky. I mean, I can't really say that. I just had wings because my dad was feeling hungry before the game. It wasn't Lego, it was a cutout plastic sheet which got glued. Yeah, I've seen those model planes. I tried to put together a plastic model, and that did not turn out very well. Probably won't be building it again. Yeah, pretty hard work. That is what I'd sum it up as. Alright, and again, I'm looking for parts. So just give me a second. Oh, I need to scroll down. Alright, and then place some more of these. This part is very repetitive. You just basically stack those over and over and over again. Oh, excuse me. Shoot. Right, it goes down. I am losing it right now. Such a weird way to read the instructions. Favorite type of French fry? I don't know if I have like a favorite type, but I like the ones from Five Guys. They're very good. Muy delicioso. Shoot. Just dropped apart. 1 second. Huh. And again, I'm going to grab some more parts. And, you know, I'm just going to check something. No, we're good. Alright, so that is one of the parts that I'm going to be putting on. This one I've been working on for a second here. Thick minute. And there's another one. I'm guessing this is actually going to be on the front. If I were to guess. Name is Josh. No. No, but you know what? There is this really annoying kid who's named Josh. He goes to my school. Pretty annoying. Really annoying. Alright, and shoot. Looking again. Oh, I add those things again. Name is Josh. Alright, and I'm basically making another one of those if I can find the right piece. Yeah, I just found it. Yes, I'm an Eagles fan. Wish I could be down there watching the game, but I got better things to do. Wouldn't say better, but I got things to do. Alright, and we got that done. Now I'm just checking what I gotta do next. Oh, this is complex. Great. Yeah, good. Glad they're winning. When I was down there before, they were tied. It seems like this might be a good game. I don't know. If it was tied in the first quarter, then that's probably a good sign. If we're not losing, then that's a good sign. 24-13. We're demolishing them. You could almost say it was a massacre. Alright, anyways. Looking for some parts again. Toon Toon Sahur. There's JWB. He is back. Alright, and again, I'm looking for parts. Missing one again. Nope, I am not missing one again. Broke 1, 2 freaking times. Hate when that happens. Alright, and again, I'm just placing on another one. Boma Giants. Alright, again, putting on some pieces. And that should be it, I think. Oh, no, you attach these wheel parts. It might only go like halfway on. I am not quite sure. I might have to pull this out just a smidge. But that's how it should look. Waiting for you to build this. Its skate bio is hurt though. Injured though. Alright, and again I'm going to place these parts on. That is quite the interesting attachment. Oh. So you place it like that. And it goes... It's like an overhang too. I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to look, but... Looks so cool. Can't wait. Mucos Garcias. And again, adding some parts. Just gonna place this on right there. I think. I'll place it right there. And then I place this up there. Oh wow, a lot of people just joined. Why did the zombie baby join the orchestra? He was great at playing the toddler bone. I do not get that joke. What's up, RTW? What's up, Parker Builds the Galaxy? Welcome to the stream. If only, if only. Alright, again, grabbing some parts. This time I need some of these overhanging parts. Hello, Whoops. Welcome to the stream. And again, I'm going to throw another one on. Right there. I think you're already subscribed, so... Oh, by the way, RTW. If JWB is trying to rage bait, just don't fall for it. It's only in his nature. If you fall for the rage bait, you're no better than the rage baiter. Alright, and... I just got a few more things that I need to add. Shoot. Okay, then I'm gonna take one of these plates, if I can find it again. Where did these keep going? And place one Lego skeleton. Guts to deny it. These jokes just keep getting cheesier and cheesier. Okay, and add that to the front too. And I think that you then add... Please, please, I am not subscribed. That was a one-time thing. One time. You know what? After I get 200, I will start saying 6-7 every stream. All right, with the funny laugh too. When I get to 200, I don't have anything for 200 except for announcing the mock competition, so I can do that. But I did say it, but I did not do the laugh. You'll have to wait for that. No, that is something only you do on your streams. I am not going to sing Italian Brain Rot. JWB and Bing Productions by JWB. Something seems a little bit off there. But as you can see, that is a beautifully angled part of the tank. Great. I really like how that looks. Yeah, I can give a shout out if you want. Sure. Shout out Parker Builds the Galaxy. Go check him out. Makes some really good Star Wars mocks. And guess what? He builds the galaxy. He does. I know, crazy guys. Go check him out. I think he's actually going to be shoot, I think he's going to be entering some mock competition soon. I cannot speak today. But no, I'd be pretty excited to go see him do that. Shoot, yep, I'm done with that right now. Tungsten, Sahurston. Huh. Made a video today. Ah, shoot, I didn't actually check that out. Did you post it? Because I probably would have seen it if you posted it. Shoot, we've been live. You know what? I can probably finish this in time. I'm just kind of lollygagging and looking at the chat, which is not the best idea. You posted it, alright. No, I'm going to check that out right now. Because I do not remember you doing that. Oh, there it is. You literally posted it 20 minutes ago. Oh, so this is going to be like a 2-part series, huh? Yeah, no, that sounds interesting. Yeah, I'll check that out. That's one of your longer videos too, so I'll make sure to watch that. Alright, again, I'm going to grab... Shoot, do I have that part? Hold up. Just show you. I have actually organized a lot of my parts, but that is not the right one. Move this for a second. And I think that I'm supposed to grab one of those parts. Copied my building techniques. Well, good thing is most of those weren't actually my building techniques, so you're probably pretty good. I've seen that technique done a lot of times before, so. Again, we got this, and I am throwing another one of these on. And finally, I'm gonna throw... Shoot, what is going on here? Every time I look, it seems like it's a different part than it's supposed to be, which... Okay, let me just show you my problem. I'll move this over a second. But you see that part right there? On that, it looks like it's just a... Shoot. Give you a chocolate. Boy Wonder Bricks. No, but there it is. And it looks like it's the same thing, but with just one connection at the middle, even though it's not. So it kind of tricks me whenever I look. I'm going to have to look at the official pieces. But I'm just going to switch that around again. Shoot. I'm just going to... Alright. I am building the Panzer 38T. It's a kit from Bricks of Valor. Again, we have all of that back in there. And I just got to put in a few of these parts. So I actually grabbed the wrong part for one of these, but it shouldn't affect me because I grabbed it from my own collection. Can I give you chocolate? No. Well, I mean, maybe. What chocolate? Not so fast, partner. Alright. Again, I just got to put in these parts. This town ain't big enough for the 2 of us. Alright, bye Parker Builds the Galaxy. Thank you for joining the stream. Alright, and going to throw some of these on. Throw some of these on again. background noise. Sorry. Again, we're Eagles fans, and there is a game going on. Alright, so then I gotta grab a whole bunch of these and throw them on there. Which I'm kind of confused about, because that's probably not how it's supposed to go. Not how I'd expect it to go, because these don't have holes in them. So, I don't know. I'll just see where this takes me. Hershey chocolate. Sounds very cool. Those are just, those are plain studs that I'm supposed to be putting in here. Yep, I saw it the first time. Hershey's chocolate. Okay, again, we have those parts in there. But I just did that one. Oh, and then I do it on the other side. That makes sense. Can I give it to you? I mean, sure. Why not? Oh, game's going on. Fumble, I guess, because that's what you guys are saying. I wish I could throw on another screen, but I already have plenty of screens right now. Got my tablet with the instructions and another one with the stream up right now. Elite ball knowledge. I mean, not right now, because I'm kind of streaming. But, like, I don't know. Probably not now. Alright, then I think I understand. For right now, we're going to be throwing these on. Huh. I feel like it's not supposed to be like that. Okay. I think I'm supposed to put these on all the way, or something. I have no idea. You know what? Sure. Why not? Right now. Alright. Again, throwing these on. Alright, I just messed this up pretty bad. Sure. I said yeah. You don't gotta keep saying please. I don't even know how you do that, but you know what? Whatever. Okay. I bet you are, Parker Builds a Galaxy. Patriots Bud Light. Alright. I'm sitting still at around 5 viewers right now, which is pretty good. Although I'm guessing I'm going to lose one, because apparently Parker's going to come over and get me chocolate. Which I have no idea what that means, but hey, whatever. Build a Lamborghini in black. I am not building stuff right now. That was another stream that I did, but right now I'm building an actual tank, so I'm not freestyling one of these. But I could do another one of those streams. I might actually. And again, throw on like one more part. And we are good. So I got all those things on. It's probably going to be where the tracks sit. Ah, shoot. I was in the wrong file for that. Okay, so there's that, and then I did it on the other side. Now I throw some tracks on, which is 32 each. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it right now. It's probably about 32. No, I'd say that's about 32. All right. So basically, I just have a whole bunch already built, and I just throw this on here, and it just makes it a whole lot easier. I went a little bit short on the track, so I'm just going to take off 3 more, I think. That should be enough to fix it. And it's one too many. All right. Then that is done, and I can just throw that back on. Huh. I feel like that's not how that's supposed to look. Just for some... No, it is. All right. That's actually kind of odd. It's an oddball. Why are you Eagles fans if you live in Hungary? Literally earlier this stream, I said that I do live in America. So, I don't think that's spoiling too much. I also talk in a very typical American accent. Then I gotta grab a few more. Throw them on. Huh. And again, I'm about 1 too many, 2 too many, something like that. Doc, I just said that I live in the United States. I do not live in Europe. I'm not going to give away more information, but I do in fact live in the US. Okay, again, all the tracks are done on this. We got tracks on either side, which is a good start. Very good looking right now. And then I'm going to throw on a few more parts. One right there. Shoot. All right, nothing new. I'm just gonna keep building. All right, and still nothing new. My chat keeps blipping, which I don't know why it's doing that if nobody's in there, but again, I'm going to take some more water. All right. We're good. And I'm going to throw on another one of these. Shoot, one that doesn't have printing on it. And then throw on a few of these parts. Parker builds the galaxies outside of your house right now. Great. Well, I am streaming. All right. Right in front of my house. So I bet he is. You know what? Unless he texts me, I'm not going to go out there because I am doing a stream right now. You should know better. Yeah, if you guys are wondering, Parker Builds the Galaxy is my neighbor. Pretty cool kid. Pretty cool channel. I'd recommend you go check it out. And JWB is also another one of my friends. So that's why I post so many hate comments. Although I think we did come to an agreement over the Clanker War. So that's better. Left it in my mailbox. Alright, I'll check it afterwards. Alright. So this is actually coming together very well right now. I still got like 20 minutes left, which means that I should be able to finish this up. Again, I can go over, but I'm kind of thinking about making like a few mocks out of my tanks. Probably going to make a post after this about that. It's my next video idea. Should be a pretty good one. And I'm making a stick right now. Okay, so I throw this on here. And I put it in the middle. Okay, shoot. Okay, there it is. That's how it should look. Why do you have a Nazi tank? It's a kit from Bricks of Valor. It's a pretty good company. Again, it doesn't actually have any official Nazi symbols, so I'm kind of glad about that. I don't think they'd sell it if it did, because then I'd probably... There's a real one, but not a... Okay. I do not have a real one. And then I'm going to throw on another part or two. Alright. Throw that on there. Do you play the trumpet? I mean, I just explained to you that you are my friend, so if you're thinking you're sneaky and saying, oh, do you play the trumpet? Yes, I do play the trumpet. Oh, thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. Alright, but no, I do play the trumpet, and in JWB's newest song, I played the trumpet. So I made a cameo in a celebrity's music video. Pretty legendary. Talk in your Trump voice. I do not think so. That would not create a good image if somebody was just scrolling past and they saw me talking in my Trump voice. And pretty sure that just goes... That can't actually move straight, which is kind of annoying. But you know what? This is very annoying because that's supposed to be straight, but it is not straight. Kind of like JWB. Sorry, that was me. In my opinion, the Soviet Union, yeah. I don't actually have any USSR tanks, which is kind of a shame. Probably would have been pretty cool, but again, some countries' tanks are just more expensive than others. Alright, you see, I'm trying to build this, but it's just... Play steal a brain rot. No. That is your thing. You are a gaming channel. Maybe you can go please your fans. Because I bet they've been waiting for that instead of a decent video. Alright. Again, this stuff is not fitting on too well, which is not great. Eags win. Okay, so this is how it's kind of supposed to look, I think. I'm like not quite sure if I did that right, but that really beats me. I think I just throw that on here. And it should go like that. That actually looks really cool. Again, I'm looking for parts because they are not in fact in here. Huh. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm not finding the parts. Do you have... No, I don't have TikTok. Yeah, it was $67 or $68. No, $77. Yeah, I don't have TikTok, so I don't think I'd remember you from there. And I don't really remember you from any of my other streams, but welcome in. Shoot. Yeah, I don't have that part. Oh, shoot. That's like a key part in this. Shoot, that is bad. Oh, that is really not good. No, it was not $20 or less. This stuff's very expensive. This is like crazy expensive stuff because first they have to buy the price and buy like all the pieces for a pretty high price. And then they have to go and make money off of it. So it is a very expensive business, I guess. Alright, and I am missing parts, which I am very disappointed because those are very key parts to this. So I can't really complete it. I mean, I feel like for a kit like this, it's like unacceptable to not have all the parts, even especially if it was that price. I don't have the parts, so I don't know what to do now. I guess I just have to move on. Alright. See ya, Kamaz. Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, it is really annoying because, like, I'll show you the parts that I'm supposed to have. It's these clip parts. And they're just, I only had 2 of them in the kit. So, like, I can't do that. I can't build anymore. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that because they're not there, so. You know, I'm going to dump out this last bag and just see if they're in there because they're probably not, but it's my last hope of this at this point. No, they're not there. Alright, I'm going to keep working, trying to finish this, even though I can't completely finish this. Oh, okay. I don't think you'd actually have it, but it's this clip piece that's on the end. It's very small, and I get that you'd forget to package as small of a piece as that, but, like, I paid a lot of money for this kit, and it's not in there, so it's kind of disappointing. Sorry nobody else is here. No, they're not being. It's my friends. So they're just joshing. Sorry, didn't mean to say something that offensive. Alright. Again, grab this part and throw some of these on it. You know, I bet I'm gonna look through all this and find it in a second, but if I don't, then that is very disappointing. And I'll throw this part together and chuck that on the back. Because I couldn't have even dropped them onto the floor because nothing fell. 1 second. Alright. Yeah, I don't think they're here. If you see any of them in this big mess of Legos in front of me, please tell me because I don't think I can find them. Well, not much I can do. Can only keep building. I thought I showed you. It's that piece right there. Like that clip piece that connects the two. No, I bet I'd be able to find it somewhere else, but not fun. Not fun at all. Okay, so there's that. Then I need to throw another element on there. Count to 10. No, I get what you're trying to get me to do. You think you're slick, but you are not. Alright, and that's part that I can use. Shoot. One there. And is it another one on the other side? Yeah. So these ones have like unique printing on them. Be resourceful. Alright, just because you said so. Damn. Again, I'm going to throw some parts. I am trying to. Okay, and throw one on the back. And throw on a piece like this. That goes on the other side, and it creates this sort of iron cross that most tanks had. Do you have water on? Yeah, I do. Sing Italian brain rot song. No. No, for the last time, I am not singing Italian brain rot. That would be silly. Okay, again, looking for some parts. And we got that right there. Just got to throw on another one of these pieces. And we should be good. Then, after I'm done with that, I throw on... Shoot. I did just drop something there. Alright. Yeah, this is not going great if I cannot find that piece. Okay, one of those. Then I gotta throw that on that side and that on that side. That's how it's supposed to go. And then when that's done, I throw one of these on the bottom of each. The first time you see a cat in your house is when they have to... What? The only thing I can think... I have no idea what you're trying to say there. But what I'm supposed to do here is throw that on there. And I think I'd then just attach that. Wait. Attach that in there. Right? Alright. So I'd put that there. It would attach like that. And then that's how it's looking. Yeah, I do know the band Gorillaz. They're a pretty cool band. Link to that article, I think you should check. Oh, I think you're just spamming the middle key again. Hello, Win Bernard. It's Germany, and it's the Panzer 38T. Huh. Shoot. I'm again trying to find some parts. Likes the Cake Band. Yeah, there's this band called Cake. You guys probably don't know them, but they were a big band back in the... Shoot. I don't even know. It was a long time ago, but the... Probably early 2000s. Alright, can you not just spam that stuff in there? Like, I don't want to ban you from the chat, but like, I would appreciate it if you didn't just spam stuff in the chat, or else I will have to ban you, which I do not want to do. Alright, I'm going to throw on another one of these printed tiles. That would only just focus. And then throw on some of these parts. No, not you, Parker. It's the person who's spamming Christian stuff in the chat. Which I don't have anything against, but I just, if it's my chat, then I don't want you spamming stuff in it. So... Alright, 132. Then I think you just attach that somewhere. To one of these sides. And that creates a flush angle. Very cool. Wait. No, I'm doing that wrong. It's supposed to go like that and attach to that side. This is going to be a very flimsy model when it's done with. And then I'd repeat the process for the other one. I'm atheist. Yeah. No, I am too, but I just don't want to... Where did you buy it? It's from Bricks of Valor. Sorry. It's a German company. Yes, it is Lego. It's a very cool kit. I'd recommend you check out Bricks of Valor. I think if you just search that up, it should come up, but... Okay. Then I can throw that on there and put that on the other side, I believe. Okay, so that's pretty good. Not too bad. Already stepped. Okay. You see? You were just spamming stuff with the middle key. Alright. Yeah, no problem. I'll probably give you guys more information on this when I'm done, but I can't actually go over for a second here, so I wouldn't worry about that. Huh. Oh, that's actually very interesting. So I throw this with one of these on it. That's not the real interesting part of this, but that's just the basic turret. Yes, it is from Germany. Eagles win. Nice. Then I throw on... Alright. You see, this is where this gets interesting, because I think I'm going to have to grab some parts again. So you can join me over here as I try to look for another one of these that will actually work. Yeah. Yes, I think it does roll. No, yeah. Parker's kind of a hyper kid, but yeah, it does kind of roll. It doesn't roll the best because it's kind of it doesn't roll the best, but it works. It's not too bad. I am gonna have to replace this right over here. And then I can place that on here, which is the interesting part. Or what I thought was the interesting part. I'm going to place that back up there. And then I can throw that right there. Huh, wait, 1 second. I'm going to go back. Oh. No, I did that wrong. Okay. I need one more. And then I put it like that, and then that goes there. You see, that's more flush. I should have seen that. Goes like that instead. Mr. Bricks. Did it come with a barrel? Yeah, I'm building that right now, I think, if that's what you mean. Alright. Check it out. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Mr. Bricks. Oh, dang, this chat is popping off. Alright, and I got a couple more pieces that I want to add on here. So I put that there. Mr. Bricks, Mr. Bricks. Alright, and then I throw on that. And put it right there. So it's a pretty good turret on this. Mr. Bricks, Mr. Bricks. And finally throw this one plate on. I am like 3 minutes over, so I might as well just go on a little bit longer after this is over. And then finally it is done. And that is the Panzer 38T. Very cool model. Honestly, if I put the two together, which is the Panzer 1 and this one, obviously this one's a little bit smaller. And I think I do like the Panzer 1 better. But, shoot. But no, I do like this Panzer 1 better. Even if I don't have the clips for this one, it's pretty cool still. It is a big shame that I could not find those, well, that they didn't package those. But I am going to be ending this soon, so thank you guys for joining the stream. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, guys. It's been real.